The Blazers will kick off first, and here we go. On the move from inside his 5. He gets across the 20 and out to the 21-yard line before he's stopped right there. So the Navy midshipman will go on offense first to start this game. There's a receiver who's going to draw some attention, Jesse, but really, he's just part of this whole offensive puzzle.
He hasn't been the most consistent guy when it comes to catching the ball for this offense this year, but he has had some big moments. He has had some big games as well. And, David, you know, from a roster standpoint, they're generally not going to overmatch or overwhelm anybody from the receiver spot, but this is a dude that can get it done.
I think that's the biggest point that you made. It's a guy that has the potential to make big plays. And if you're pointing to a guy, he is the one. Talking to coaches, like, they've seen flashes in big moments. They need to see it consistently, and it starts today.
Several defenders get an assist on that tackle.
Great job at contained by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. And that's exactly what happened there.
They'll move the tight end. Back to pass, it's Woodson. And that third down pass had some serious juice, but they couldn't hook up. Navy will have to punt it away. Takes it on the return. The Blazers offense takes the field for the first time in this game. Now we take a look at Ryder Burton. Last time out, a solid day in a victory, throwing for more than 200 yards and a couple of scores. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Runs ahead and powers his way for 4 yards out to the 30. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Finds his man, it's Mims. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
It's hard to have success on wide receiver screens when you're facing press man coverage because your blockers out front oftentimes can't pick them up, and that receiver gets gobbled up as soon as he catches the pass. You saw it on that last play.
He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. And the Blazers will punt this one away. Let's see what he can do with it. Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26. The Navy offense sails out, ready to go to work. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. Keeping it on the ground inside, it's Bryant. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. They'll snap it from the 25 here on 2nd and long. Right back to it. Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line.
We love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
To the ground to try to pick up the first.
Oh.
He was fighting his way toward those sticks, but they'll stop him a couple of yards short. Boy, if they don't convert this 4th down, there will be questions to be answered. He's got enough for the first down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going.
And I like this. I like aggressiveness, especially early in ball games. Set the tone. I'm going to go for it. I'm going to play 4-down football. Nowadays, it makes a lot of sense. You see it with analytics. Go for it, even if it's in your own territory.
After run, now throw. Fires to the big fella. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down. Navy is clicking on all cylinders right now. Using his legs, it's Bryant. Finding some room. He's finally stopped and brought down at the 15.
In most offenses, man, it's about controlling the line of scrimmage, getting the run game going. And when you got a back that's averaging over 5 yards a touch, like, I'm not great at math, guys, but every 2 touches I'm getting a first down, I'd say the offense will be in a really good position all game long.
You got to love the physicality up front by the defense there, allowing only a minimum gain. These are big bodies on the D-line. They eat up blocks, allow the linebackers to run free and make stops.
Escapes the pressure going right. He's got his man, makes the grab. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big 3rd down in the red zone. To the air, it's Woodson. Lets it fly. Touchdown, midshipman. Fitted in the window for the score.
That's a nice job by the offense there in their 2nd drive. I know in the opening possession you go 3 and out, you're scratching your head. That didn't obviously go the way you wanted to, but a good job of sort of collecting yourselves, going through the next couple play calls and making sure everybody's back on the same page. We saw this offense, David, on this drive really be in sync and finally find the rhythm.
You got to like the answers, right? Like, sometimes you come out, sometimes you're situated and you're ready to rock and roll and it comes out hot. Sometimes it doesn't, but I like the response. Their defense does their job, gets them the football back. They come out, execute. Nice job getting on the scoreboard.
That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. The Blazers offense looks primed and ready to get things rolling here. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. To the air on 1st down. Catch in the middle, it's Mims. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. The Blazers come to the line after the big connection and going back to work. Looking to throw on 1st down. Makes the catch.
The quick passing game does several things. One, it doesn't let the pass rush get you. Those great defensive linemen, the ball's coming out so fast they can't get there. And then what else? It gets me ahead of the sticks. I don't have to worry about getting in long yardage and predictable situations.
Trying play action. Got a man, it's Mims. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. And the Blazers have it with a 1st and 10. Wants to throw, it's Burton. Gonna try to get it himself. At the 40, there he goes. Hits the slide, got the 1st down with his feet. The Blazers moving quickly to the line. We've reached the break, and Navy holds the lead. 1 period in the books, and let's take a look at the stats. They've got a 1st down here to open the period. Hand off from the shotgun. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
What a great play by the linebacker. Do you talk about filling a hole? Defensive line does their jobs. He comes in the hole and says, sit out, sir.
They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Pocket breaking down. He's sacked. This defense all over him.
All right, this quarterback is going to have to start playing with a clock going off in his head. He knows he cannot hold on to the football too long with players like that getting after him.
On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Gets it to him on the screen. Didn't get nearly enough done on 3rd down. He's brought down at the 31-yard line. They'll play it safe and send out the field goal unit. Knocked it right through, showing that big range from 48 yards out.
How great is it to know that if you can get the ball down somewhere close to the 40-yard line on your opponent's side of the field, you're walking away with at least 3 points because this dude is automatic.
Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return. Now the offense wants to make sure everything's straightened out, and they call their first timeout. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. Looking to throw, it's Woodson. Bringing the heat. Blasted as he lets it go.
And that pressure got to him quick. I mean, you talk about you want your quarterback to feel comfortable. Man, he didn't have time to feel comfortable. He didn't have time to get his feet set and get in the ground. This offensive line's got to do a better job.
Back to pass on second down. Not quite in rhythm there. Incomplete.
Unfortunate with that incompletion. The quarterback and his intended target not on the same page.
Now on 3rd and 10, if they can move the chains here, maybe they can get this drive started. Might be calling a hot route. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Takes a hit as he fires.
No.
Oh, man, another incompletion. That's 3 in a row. Navy will have to punt it away. That last howitzer was nice. How about another one just like it?
Oh!
They'll put a stop to that return as he gets it up to the 41-yard line.
Returners don't get many shots, right? Like, they only get a few shots a game. They want to maximize it. You're not going to get any shots if you don't secure the football. Got to take care of the football, big fella.
Unleashes one. Grabbed in the middle. It's Brown. Stop is made at the 44, but it's a 15-yard gain and a first down.
I love when quarterbacks do that. When you go back to the guy that made a mistake earlier in the game. Earlier we saw that receiver fumble. Right away the quarterback throws him the football. Don't worry about it. I got you. We need you to win this game. And that's going to help this receiver's confidence and his mojo moving forward. Really good job there by the QB.
Pulls it on the option.
Oh, what the fuck?
There's a crease. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down. Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. Not the most productive half for this offense so far, but finally starting to get it in gear. 1st and 10. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about air.
Off play action. It's complete to the right. Knocked down immediately, but a nice pickup on that one.
It's definitely the wide receiver's job to create space, right? So whether you're running a go or you're running a hitch like this right here, I got to find a way to push off legally or just create a little bit of space to get some positive yards.
And the defense knew exactly where that first down line was, and they stopped him short. 4th down and 1, and they'll go for it. Needs it to keep this drive alive. He makes the stop, and they'll have it in the red zone after converting on 4th down. And the Blazers pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. Going to work on 2nd down, and the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. The inside handoff. Got some room, entered to the goal line. He's all the way down to the 3. Showed it all on that run. The Blazers will try to put one on the board on 1st and goal. They'll run with Robinson. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. Whistle blows, and this is the 2-minute timeout, and these guys have a chance to take the lead before halftime. Looking for just 1 more yard. It's 2nd and goal. Snap it to the back. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
And on that situation on the 1-yard line, the defense brings so many guys. Palmer gets in the backfield, creates the negative play.
Yeah, I think we're seeing the overall athleticism of this defense. They've got guys flying to the ball.
And here comes the field goal unit for the second time tonight. And he's made one already, and this one ought to be cake from 21 yards out. Good, right down the boulevard. That brings him to within.
Didn't finish my game.
It's another one through. And how about this kicker? Good way to start off your season, right? Like, what do you have at the spot? Sometimes you don't know. Can he make those kicks? Starting off, hasn't missed one yet. Been very dependable for this squad.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He'll be brought down at the 22-yard line. Good coverage on that one. His return is stopped short of the 25. Trying to set up the screen. Gain of 8 yards on the play. He's too short of the first down.
And I like what the offense did right there. A lot of times on first down, you're thinking run, right? Like, be aggressive, come downhill, try to take advantage of the defense. It was
maybe a crease. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking for a man. It's Woodson. Flushed out of the pocket. He's going to run it. Nice run there. Picks up a few, and they'll force him out of bounds.
Man, this defense has their hands full today because not only do they have to worry about the running backs and not only do they have to worry about the passing game, they've got to worry about this quarterback running the football because of plays like that.
What a job to lay out and make the catch. Timeout taken by the offense. It's their second. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half.
Nice.
Here comes Navy back to the line after picking up the first down. They'll move the wide receiver. They'll throw it from the red zone. Fires to the wideout. Wideout trying to get it in. And he'll step out of bounds just short of the goal line. Almost a touchdown, but not in there yet. After coming up with back-to-back explosive plays, here they are, first and goal.
Get outside. Get outside. Let's go.
And he's in. Touchdown, Navy.
And that is exactly what you want from your offense. Late in the half, you want to execute and then punch it in physically on the ground. Take the lead going into the half. Take all the momentum. Nice execution of the drive by that offense.
And the PAT makes it 14-6. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays and finished the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. Fielded in the end zone. It's Holmes. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. They'll run it from the gun. Oh, he's got some space. Good, solid, determined run there. They'll mark him down at the 27. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Guys, welcome into the EA Sports College Football Update Show, the Week 4 edition. So let's dive right in. Let's get right to it with Liberty taking on the Coastal Carolina Chanticleers.
Coming out with it, it's Simpkins. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. UAB has the ball back, ready to send the offense out to go to work. They start this third quarter, one-possession game, and hoping to get an early drive going.
This offense is ready, and they're ready to take the field here and see if they can get something established. They don't have to change everything and reinvent the wheel. They've had some successes in the first half, so let's get that continued here on the opening drive.
Yeah, and I love getting that break at half to go talk with my coaches and pick my offensive coordinator's brain so I know exactly what I need to do to attack this defense, and I get ball first.
Grab near the sticks. It's Mims. That'll be good enough for a first down. They'll mark it at the 30.
And the offense showing off the short passing game, moving the sticks. Nice job, and look at them. They're right on the football, ready to capitalize on this momentum.
Just tried to drop a little floater in there, and it's incomplete.
Well, this is a big moment for this offense, too, because you want to capitalize on getting the turnover, right? You just threw an incompletion. Now you got a big down coming up. You've got to find a way to make a play here so that you can generate points and capitalize off of the opponent's mistake.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Here's a give to Robinson. Dragged down after a pickup of 5 out to the 35. And the Blazers want to move quickly. To throw, it's Burton.
No, that is a solid.
Takes it complete to the right. Breaks a tackle, and he might go. Across the 50 and knocked out of bounds at the 48. An explosive play gets this offense working. The Blazers have this offense rolling. The give out of the gun. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
Caught in the backfield, it's Mims. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. They'll run it from the gun.
No.
Here's a little room there. Running through contact. They'll get him on the ground, but he takes it all the way down to the 10.
What a run. Great speed, great vision, elusiveness, and David, he's tackled down close to the goal line.
Yeah, and this offense, when you can run the football like this, man, you will have success, especially in the red zone, trying to get touchdowns.
No room to run, and he stopped right at the line of scrimmage. It'll be 2nd and goal. And after that run, there is a player still down on the field. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. He'll run it to the middle, looking for the end zone.
Oh my gosh.
They'll wrestle him down at the 4-yard line after that run.
And this defense sold out for the run. I love it. Physical, downhill, 2nd and goal. Nice job getting the stop, forcing the 3rd down.
You can't afford to squander these opportunities once you get into the red zone. Twice they've been denied. Here's 3rd and goal. Here's Robinson. And he's knocked down.
Man, it has been a long drive offensively. I just feel like you got to pay this off and be aggressive. You're down close. Punch it in for a touchdown here, Pollard.
Yeah, and inside the 3-yard line, I think I might try to finish this off with a touchdown.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Blazers.
Yeah, and it's still a goal. It's go time. I got to push people around. Look at the offensive line doing a really good job getting those guys moved back, creating a little hole for the running back, and he does the rest on 4th and goal and gets the touchdown.
After the touchdown, if they can get this too, we'll have a tie ball game. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Looking to throw, it's Burton.
No, what he's doing on the outside. Not gonna
They
leave
put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive and finish the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. The returner will field it and try to set up his offense in great field position. Really disciplined job. The coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Firing to the right, complete. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the 1st down. Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. Looking for space. It's Bryant. Got enough for the 1st.
Come
Out
on,
across the 30
63,
mark,
go
down
up.
at the 35 after the 10-yard gain. They'll snap it on 1st down from the 35. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Brought down at the 46, but he got 10 on the play. Here comes Navy back to the line after picking up the 1st down. Gets the back moving. Looking downfield on 1st down. Pucks it out of the air. Turning it on. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. The midshipman could get really aggressive here on 2nd and short. The run inside. It's Bryant. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a 1st down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Back to throw, it's Woodson. Complete on the left to Smith. Stop just inside the 25. We'll mark it at the 24. Pickup of 10 and a 1st down. The midshipmen move the sticks with that powerful running game. Wide receiver comes in motion. The give on the counter. There's some room. Really good running, gets it into the red zone, and they'll have it at the 16.
All right, they've shown this formation a lot of times, and especially in the first half. Now what do? They show the formation, pull some guys and run a counter backside. Beautiful play design. Way to adjust in the second half.
They'll run play action. And the rush will get to him at the 25. As we head into the fourth quarter, both teams hoping to rely on the running game. Here's how the two backs stack up. With the break, they had a little extra time to dial something up this third down play. From the gun, wants to pass. Rolling to the right, trying to make something happen. Can't make the connection on third down thanks to that hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's fourth down. And now on fourth down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. And it's good! They take the lead here in the fourth.
And I think I like the call, man. You got an opportunity to take the lead in the fourth quarter. Go for the kick. He executes it perfectly. Defense, now it's your turn. We got the lead. We got to get a stop.
UAB comes out, the offense looking for... They've got a first down here. Want to start its bend to this season. We've got a great game here. Close ball game, fourth quarter. Couldn't ask for anything more. They'll start on the ground with Robinson. That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
That's such a great physical play by the defense, because this is one of the bigger, more physical running backs you'll see in the country, and we're used to seeing him push the pile the other direction. Not that time. It's the big guys up front on defense getting penetration, and they're sending him back for a tackle for that.
Across the 40 out of bounds at the 41, and a big pickup has this offense on the move.
And these quarterbacks have to really trust their wide receivers that they're going to be disciplined and run to the right route when they're throwing that ball to the outside like that, because those corners are sitting there on the inside, and the worst thing that could happen is to miss inside and that cornerback be going the other direction.
Got 6 yards on the play, 2nd and 4 coming.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
The completion picked up 6 yards on first down, now 2nd and 4. Scanning the field, it's Burton. Let's it fly. Intercepted, and that is the last thing they needed. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception. Running inside, it's Bryant. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go.
The show. Options.
An array of possibilities here. Navy might want to catch this defense sneaking up on 2nd and inches.
What?
And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks.
Now, you want to be a great run defense, your DBs have to be great tacklers. And I love the way he comes up, sees the run. I know he makes the money in the back end covering passes, but when you got a guy that can fly up and make tackles, man, does your defense go to a different level.
Third down conversions are huge, and they've got one, and they're at the 35.
And that hurts on defense, giving up the first on the ground like that. We're in a one-possession game. You've got all 3 timeouts. I think you got to start burning them here to save some clock.
A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. Motion from the wideout.
Kill. 214, close. 2, hold. Break.
Back to pass. Here's the pressure.
No.
They get to him as he throws.
No.
And it's taken away by the defense, and they desperately needed that turnover. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the
No way.
Man, we needed that so bad. We needed the football. Had to get a stop, forcing a turnover. Best case scenario, offense back on the field, trailing in the fourth quarter. Time to go win it.
UAB regains possession. The Blazer offense back onto the field. What a costly mistake, and what a big play by the defense to get the football back on the interception. And now this offense can drive down and take the lead. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45.
Well, he was able to gash him on that play. You just give this guy 1 inch, one little crease. He puts his foot in the ground, and he gets north fast.
Now a first down from the 45-yard line. Keeping it on the ground inside.
God.
It's Simpkins.
F5 in the box.
Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down.
You know, as a defense, you can have the right call and the right guy in the right spot. But that guy's just too good. And how about the running back on that play? Just making it happen, breaking off the huge gain. It's tough to get these guys on the ground.
No, and then I fucking hate it. I hate this emotion. No!
He gets across the 20 and finally out of bounds at the 19 there in the red zone. And the Blazers will snap it on first and 10. From the red zone, it's Robinson.
No, come on, yeah.
Through the defense. Stopped at the 13-yard line as the drive continues. Operating in the red zone here on second down. Robinson again.
Get up on that.
Headed to the end zone. He almost punched it in for 6. They'll get him down at the 1-yard line. So the opportunity with a touchdown here to take a fourth quarter lead. A first down run in the red zone.
Oh, no way! Hey, yeah.
And they grab the advantage, taking the lead here in the fourth.
This is an offense that has so much confidence. They believe they're able to win
No
the
way,
game
no
when it
way.
matters the most. They've got the playmakers to do it. You saw it on that last touchdown. Now taking the lead with less than 2 minutes to go.
And he puts through the extra point. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. And here comes the Navy offense. Threw a pick the last time they had it. They'll try to be more productive this time around. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. To the air, it's Woodson. Swings it out to the flat. Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They move the chains. They mark it at the 29.
Massive.
Offense in a bunch formation. Wants to throw on first down. He's got the tight end. Works his way to the 41, and that is plenty to give him a first down. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Looking to throw on first down. Moving out to the right. He might have gotten way too greedy there. Held it too long and couldn't throw it away to avoid the loss. Navy will try to fight its way out of this hole here on second down. The run inside. It's Bryant. He just carries it face long into a brick wall and has nothing to show for it again. They've got to move quickly here. Still a chance, but they've got to force the ball down the field. On On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. He's got it. And they knock him down. There was nowhere to go. Defense is swarming.
Man, this is such a hard situation. That clock is your enemy, and you've got to push the ball down the field. But you know the defense is dropping back, so you can take the underneath stuff and go to your 2nd and 3rd read some, but we got to stay aggressive.
Hit as he throws.
Ah.
Picked off. Oh, at the worst possible time. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. First snap of this drive will come from the 46. They'll start on the ground with Robinson.
What the fuck?
Timeout called by the defense, and the clock is stopped with 18 seconds left.
In situations like this, offensively, when you got the lead in the 4th quarter, when you got to run the ball, you go back to the runs that you have the most confidence in, that you can execute in your sleep, and they do it right there, ripping off 7 yards.
Here's Robinson one more time. And they'll knock him down. Clock is stopped. Timeout used by the defense. 14 seconds left.
Smart offense. I love it, man. Make them use that timeout. Run the football. I can run the football and let that clock now tick inside of a minute. I'm in great situation to win this football game. Just be smart and keep that thing running.
They'll snap it from the 48 on 3rd and short. Here's a give to Robinson. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. The defense uses a timeout, and we are down to 11 seconds left to play. The Blazers will punt it away on 4th down. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And the ball hits at the 3 and gets into the end zone. It'll be a touchback. This will be the last play of the game and the last chance they have maybe to win it at the gun. Running inside, it's Bryant. And he'll be tackled, and that'll bring us to the end of the game. Sometimes it's just not your day. Things just didn't work, and that seemed to be the case here.
Yeah, they didn't get the W. They didn't do enough. But now you start to think about, what could I have done differently? What do I need to be